Excuse me. Today's been a really busy day. Lots of stuff going on. Anyway, Supercross is over with. What are we gonna do? Wait for motocross? I guess that's the only effing thing we can do.
What chance does a privateer have?
Welcome to Supercross.
What do you say to a factory ride?
All right, I'm gonna keep this one short, as long as I can keep myself from talking continuously, randomly. I'm digressing already. 2 points. Jay said this on his podcast. Could these riders drop their worst race? Would that make it more exciting? I think it might make it more exciting. 17 races, not for the 250 guys, because it's like 8 or 7, 8 or 9 actual races. But 450 guys, could they drop their worst race? I think that's actually a great idea, and it's something that the higher-ups should talk about. I've tried to talk to them multiple times, and...
Okay, I believe that is an L.
It is, in fact, an L.
You believe 6 hours ago I couldn't even read a stop sign? All right, test me again. I want to go smaller.
Smaller. All right.
Great work, Rob. Great work. See if you can read this.
Nobody wants to take me effing serious. I wonder why. That was a joke. I mean, I know why. I know why. My other thing is Daniel Blair brought this up, giving bonus points for heat races. Kenny won 9 heat races. Should we have like 1 bonus point for winning a heat race? I think that's a great idea. Let's make it a little bit more exciting. Yeah, I know everyone thinks we shouldn't make the sport any more complicated than it already is. I say, why not? Why not? Try 1 season. See if it works. The Triple Crown stuff, I mean, we're having races on Tuesdays and Saturdays and Mondays and maybe not Mondays, but anyway, you get, it's just, schedule's all over there. We're having East Coast rounds at Utah. Like, it's already confusing. 1 extra point for a heat race, almost make it sort of like the Arena Cross Dash for Cash, I think makes things interesting. Gives the sport more drama, which is what we need. Not censor anybody. For other people out there, not censor anybody. And let us say what we want to say and help grow the sport, because that's what we're all here to do, is grow the sport. Okay. Moving on, the track. I think it was sort of an arena cross track. Very one line, very much about the start. I did like that it was safe. The rhythms were sort of smaller, but it was just follow the leader. Get a good start, follow the leader. You have to push somebody out of the way. I did not like the section before the triple, where it was like a step over or there was a little option to step off. I thought that was gay, but in the main event, guys started actually tripling off of it, so it actually worked out. I do love all of the little tidbits that are wrapped around as subliminal messages to buy our stuff, aka Monster has a Gatorade. It is the new performance-enhancing supplement that every rider should have. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not the supplement to have.
It stimulates the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen to the muscles. A difference started to show in favor of the EPO group, which persisted over the entire treatment period. A second maximal performance parameter, maximal power output, showed a comparable effect of EPO.
The supplement to have is also known as EPO, erythropoietin. That's the supplement to have, not electrolytes and sugar. Enough said. That's just hitting to you straight. That's what it is. 450 class. The continuation of the Roczen Webb saga. We just keep getting confirmation that everybody's effing right about the kryptonite that is Webb for Roczen. it's very apparent. I personally think Roczen did a pretty good job at first. He was slowing him down, trying to brake check him, trying to take him wide. You know, it was working pretty good. But Roczen finished 10th, I believe, when it was all said and over with, and Webb wins. That's the biggest FU that could happen. I mean, maybe he's watching one of my buddy's videos that I posted on my channel. Between all the shit that's gone on between them over the years, there's a lot to be said. And it sucks right now because we live in a world of social media, so things can get under your skin. And it sucks that Roczen pretty much almost won the last 3 rounds, if you think of it. He was out front every time. We want to talk how confident he is. Obviously, he's getting the hole shots and winning the races, but he's not signing the check. He's leaving it out there. It's not deposited until it's signed. And somehow the last bit of the race, it just does not go his way. And Webb just goes in and T-bones him. Yeah, just kind of roughs him up and pushes him out. And then Roczen can't respond. I mean, Sexton was super fast through the whoops. It looked like after the finish line, he just didn't coast into him. He just slowly just raw accelerated into him. Where if you watch Webb looked like he sort of maybe let off the gas. I don't particularly think he was hitting the brakes. I'd have to look, but he was definitely slowing down before he entered them because he wanted to make sure that he hit his front wheel on top of all of them. It worked out for him because he ended up winning. I want to know what you guys think as far as Roczen. I know there's a lot of memes out there going around calling him Roxanne because of his riding performance. The dude just gave up. The dude just gave up after it was all going down, and you can't blame him. He had to beat that dude. The risk versus reward was not there. Everyone wants to talk about, hey, if you're not out there pushing the limits and it's a pride thing to make sure that you're still trying to get on the podium and still winning. Yeah, there's more money to be made to get on the podium for that one race, but his check was already cleared for finishing second in the series. He knew that. I'm not really faulting him for falling back to 10th. More than anything, that's going to hurt his ego than pushing forward and still finishing second or third. That's all I have to say about that. I mean, ideally, you want to have a fighter that's somebody that is continuing to push constantly. But if you look in the past, Roczen has done that and it hasn't worked out. He's now at the later part of his career. He needs to focus on surviving. And that's really not the best thing for a Supercross contender to be thinking about. It's unfortunate. That's just kind of how it is. You get older, you've been gnarly hurt before. You don't want to have that happen again. I don't think we're going to see Roczen sign a 2-year more deal. I think next year might be his last year. That's my prediction. I want to know what your guys' prediction is in the comments below. Other than that, I can just say, who do I think is going to win the Outdoor Nationals in the 450 class? I want to say Webb's going to be up there, but I think Osborne's really going to be hard to beat because he's been practicing and getting ready for it for the last couple months. And Tomac is really hard to beat too. So there you have it. I'm going to say Tomac wins it, Osborne second, and then we have Webb, Sexton-ish, third-ish, at least for the 450s. I've got some other stuff planned with some other people for that kind of stuff, but that's just a little tidbit just off the top of my head. I'm done for this season, and you'll see me next time. Maybe we can get into some of the effing races, talk to the privateers, do some more cool shit, give away some money, help some people out, you know, make a difference, and talk some shit along the way. This is Johnny Hopper. Hold it pinned. WFO. Yeah, my bike's got 27 gears.